We're even, right?
Oh my god, it's Rozzy and friends.
Azul!
Okay, so, welcome back to Games with Friends, and, we're... Muffler. I just picked up a muffler. That's good. Things went bad there, at the end. I'm out of fuel again, but I'm here, I think. Yep. That was unfortunate. It really was.
How do you miss?
I'm a horrible person. I'm so sorry. Move slowly while out of fuel. Why can't I buy it?
Why do you miss?
I'm sorry. My finger was kind of sweaty, and I tried to put my other finger on it and move it, but I let off too soon, and it just I already feel bad enough, Azul. I'm so sorry.
You let me die.
How about a phoenix down? Pwah!
But I'm already a zombie.
Oh.
Play more!
Revivify. No, not a Revivify. Yeah, Revivify cures zombie status, doesn't it?
I have no idea.
Or is it a Remedy? No, Remedy cures all status effects.
Zombie is considered a status effect, I thought.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a Revivify that cures that. In Final Fantasy V? I don't know. Makes me think of Alchemy and Skyrim and Morrowind and Oblivion. It's funny, people always tell me that the alchemy is always incredibly broken in those games. But I could never make it work. Maybe it's just I didn't have the patience to go flower picking.
Flower!
But, we were talking last time, greatest games of all time. And
Excuse me, who was talking? I don't know. I got grabbed from behind.
You were... Why didn't you fight harder?
Well, I thought he was going to have special fun time, but no. Instead, my friend shot me in the face.
No, I didn't. I missed the shot. I distinctly remember it said I missed the shot. It's 570 miles. 60 miles
So
apiece.
you were the friend.
Ouch. That one hurt.
Good. Let the anger flow.
That's not anger, I'm just food. Ready to go. Can we leave? Can we just...
Is that food or was that scrap?
No, it was a shopping cart full of food.
See, I always think the shopping cart was just a scrap because it didn't show any food inside the basket.
Yeah, it counts. That's food.
Also,
Pretty sure.
money.
Cash. Somebody's wallet. It's yours. And see, here's the weirdest thing.
Go, my brethren! Catch him! Catch him!
250, what are we eating? Ounces of food? That's like a Coke. 220 ounces is a Coke. And this might actually be the finale, depending on how quickly we get to, Oregon. Oh, because we're about to go to the airbase. We did it! Whew. Okay.
Damn it.
But you were talking about the greatest games of all time, and you mentioned Phantasy Star. What was the other one? I forgot.
Let's say it one more time.
Well, that's where you got grabbed, and I wasn't really paying attention, admittedly.
It was the old Sonic games.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, okay. I remember this. I'm stupid. This is before you got grabbed. I just wasn't paying attention. Sorry. 570 miles to the airbase. I should have fixed the station wagon. Tire pops. We replace it. Cool. But,
Cool beans.
what is it about... Well, okay, so the Sonic ones was attached to memories. What about Phantasy Star is it that does it?
Kind of memories, but it was also kind of the first MMO-ish game I've ever played. It's kind of hard.
Would you attribute that to, like, playing...
Oh.
What's it called? Team Fortress 2 and whatnot?
No, because it was before I had played TF2, or even heard of it.
Well, I said, would you attribute it to something like that?
No.
Like, would you attribute its... What am I thinking of? Its status as an MMO, would that encourage you to play other MMOs or?
Well, the thing is, I never had online because it was on my GameCube.
Right.
So I always played alone, and none of my friends ever want to play it. Plus, it'd be on a tiny ass screen because 4 split screen.
What platform was this?
GameCube, PS2, Xbox.
I remember the name, but
And then Blue Burst was also there, and then that was on the PC. As of now, those servers are down, although you can find custom servers. but I'm sure those are really shady. So I'm not going to talk about that right now. In any case, I don't know. Just the idea of finding weapons and getting better versions or finding unique weapons just made it really exciting.
Oh, Jesus. Ben's getting hurt.
And Ben will turn.
A fuel can. Son of a bitch!
No fuel.
I keep running out of fucking fuel.
You might want to heal, because Ben will turn.
Yeah. Got plenty of food now for the three of us.
I wonder why.
Because you're not eating at all.
What are you saying, boy?
I love you.
That's my line.
Oh. But,
Now who's holding the map?
Kirby, probably.
Fuck Kirby. Sure, all he's doing is dicking around making weird-ass noises.
I was about to try and drive off when I realized that wouldn't work.
Stupid.
One of my tire for one of their medkit? Hell yeah. Medkits are great. Especially when you get shot by bandits.
I don't think it works when they shot in the head, though.
I love you. My friend.
Every single time we mention this scenario, you better pan back to just me being shot in the back of the head.
Ooh, hazy clouds around R.I.P. in peace. Sad music. But my favorite of all time, and I know it's flawed, it's not perfect. 32 year ammo for 5 of their fuel. Yeah, okay. That's more than enough fuel to get there. That is more than enough fuel to get there.
Kirby was dicking around with 3 cans of fuel and ruined it.
Suddenly find yourself
And then you lost all your ammo.
Zombies! Fuck me. Zombie activity is low, at least. Fuck. This game is determined to make me fail. And I always love how the game manages to wait till the end to kill my co-host.
Except for the first time. The first time, it was you that died rather than your co-host.
Well, to be fair, Cheesy was bitten by a zombie.
To be fair, we both were bitten by zombies. If I plead both, I mean Cheesy and Ben.
Oh, God. There we go. At least there's low activity. That last one. Bloop. Oh, my God. Oh, shit. But my favorite of all time is Final Fantasy VI. Sarah Selwyn killed by the zombie walkers? Duh.
Bluck. At least it wasn't ahead that time.
God, yeah.
That thing is kind of etched in my mind right now.
Yeah, it's just going to stand out for a while. That's the kid from Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
Yep.
And who's the guy with the business suit and the axe? I feel like that's something I'm missing.
Looks like he's having a gas mask on.
Oh. That's a good point. Could be Foster. Killing Floor?
Maybe.
Because he's got a tie. He's got a tie. Yeah, that means he's this guy. Ties aren't...
He's obviously Lewis.
No, Lewis was in the game earlier. Do I need food? What do I need right now? I've got
Ammo.
plenty of gas. I've got plenty of food. Ammo would be nice. I don't think they have ammo. They don't.
Nope.
Combat trainer. Chance to not use a bullet when you fire. Oh, I don't have to think this. Wait. What do I have a lot of?
Don't do it. He's bigger than you.
What does that even mean?
Exactly what you think it means.
Okay, I'm gonna buy this.
Mine. You click on the nun. There you go.
Okay, sorry. I was confused. I was trying to figure that out. Safe haven. We're gonna make it. Well.
Excuse me. What?
We're gonna see the grave of some poor soul real quick.
It's probably yours from last game.
The last words were, I could use a bite. That and screaming. But Final Fantasy VI is... Oh no.
That's what's terrible.
Why am I not firing? Son of a...
Burn, burn, burn.
That aggravates me beyond belief. But yeah, Final Fantasy VI, my favorite.
That's with Terra, right?
Yes. It's... I don't know, it's just interesting. The thing about it is, I think Kefka Like, my favorite villain in media is probably Oogie Boogie. Nightmare Before Christmas. But when it comes to games... Sure, I'll take a look. Definitely Kefka. Oh!
There it is. What if you will come out?
I'm glad that's still there. A car upgrade. No, I'm gonna keep the chainsaw windows. That was my old upgrade. That's hilarious. But holy crap, this is gonna be the finale. I'm not even gonna cut it. We're just gonna go that last stretch here. This is all I need.
You gotta prepare the damn thing.
God damn it. Yeah, no, I hate that. I want to hit this button by default for some reason.
Boop.
But there's something about Final Fantasy VI. It's just like the idea that Kefka is there. Kefka's always harassing you, and he doesn't seem to be the ultimate end-all be-all. Everyone's talking about the Emperor. But then, he pulls the rug out from under the Emperor and makes himself the big bad villain, and then he wins. For a year, he wins. And there's just something about that I like. It's just, and it makes the, wanting to beat him that much more powerful, because you know who he is, he's a dick. And the fact that he won, and he got the world for a year. I don't know why I'm repairing a station wagon this much. Because I want to be certain, I guess.
Would you like to try? Your entrance to the safe haven is 19 scrape.
Your mother, I don't care. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here, Azul. Now my question is, why could nobody else build this kind of setup?
Why is the generator outside?
Yeah, that's actually very... Well, because, look, I think it's drawing power from... No, the power line's going in. Yeah, why is the power thing out here? Weird. Oh, because, like, if the generator died while the gate was down, it would be bad. So if it's outside where they have to fill it, I guess. I don't know. I had a thought, and I'll get to it in a second. See, there you are. Look at that. Ah, that music is good. Shame you can't hear it.
I hear the blip, but that's about it.
I really want to go the long way.
My leg has fallen asleep.
Oh, there's just something about that. Other games I like. There are a lot of other games I like out there. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of games a lot of us like. I don't know. My favorite Western RPG is Morrowind, actually. And is it funny? I might bring this up. I might do a VG breakdown on this kind of thing, but I think Skyrim is a better game. I legitimately think Skyrim is a better game, but I like Morrowind more. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Because, to be fair, Morrowind had its technical limitations because of its time. Mm-hmm. And by comparison to today's standards, Morrowind is a more frustrating and less of a entertaining experience. Less of a game, I guess I should say. Not less of a game, but less of an experience. But it's still a good experience. It's my argument on Star Trek games. Like, Elite Force 2 was a decent game, but it wasn't a great experience. Whereas Elite Force 1 was a decent game and a great experience, and for that I love it more. It felt there was more feeling and thought put into Morrowind's design.
Did I just kill both of them?
Yeah, it was great. I love those shots. And that's Morrowind to Skyrim. Skyrim is a better game. Skyrim is better polish. It looks better. It plays better. It has better controls. Because Morrowind had that combat system. Do you remember? Did you ever play it?
Not Morrowind, no.
It had a combat. It was a 3D rendered, and everything was it was a 3D world space. But when you swung at an enemy, it based on your stats, it did a dice roll. It did a skill roll. Mm-hmm. And that just doesn't marry well, in my opinion. You can't have the power to shoot, or the power to swing in real space, and not have it count. Because my skill isn't high enough, technically. And that was frustrating. Admittedly, that's one of its frustrating points.
Hey guys, there's a zombie right there.
Yeah, I've shot him like 3 times. What the hell?
I think you kept shooting the car by accident.
Damaging the car? Gives a shit. I hate that thing.
Why don't you just
I love how
gas in the car?
this guy just shot right here, and it killed that zombie up there.
Why don't you just siphon the gas from the car?
Oh, there you go. It'd probably save us a lot. Or save me a lot of effort. But, anyway, yeah, Morrowind had roll the dice mechanics. Oblivion did a little more interesting with, magic in Morrowind. You could cast it and fail because your stats weren't high enough, or just And then you could cast it and not have enough magic because, it's a too high level spell. And then you could cast it and not have enough magic, and then you could just straight up cast it. Morrowind was you could cast it or you couldn't. Because it doesn't matter what level the spell was if you didn't have the magic for it, if you didn't have the MP for it. That's how Oblivion worked, you remember?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, Morrowind had some interesting ideas. And it's like I said, the roll the dice was definitely the worst idea based on your skill roll. In a 3D world space, it just doesn't work. It became more, because battles were weird and disconnected. Because I remember a battle where I hopped up on a box, and because characters in Skyrim Oblivion don't have that thought to climb over things and get up on things, I had a spear, the other guy had a dagger. And I couldn't, but the thing is, even with that high ground advantage, I couldn't beat him instantly. I had to stand there and poke at him for 5 minutes, and you could tell when you were hitting him when you could. It was just weird and really kind of infuriating in a sense.
You're going to run out of gas. By gas, I mean ammo.
Yeah.
You just put in those other two. I mean, they're just sitting there.
Yeah, I've been going for the 4 ones at this point.
I mean, it doesn't really matter anymore.
Yeah, there's 2 more now. Thanks, guys. Ben and Kirby. You guys are the greatest. I'm sorry. I just had to say it once. I'm sorry. Don't kill me if I sleep. But, I don't know. I'd argue that there aren't a lot of games like Morrowind and Skyrim. And Oblivion, I guess you could say. Those open... Or do you know of any more? I mean, I've heard of... Yeah. I've heard of Kingdoms of Amalur. I even bought it, and I've got it installed on my computer right now, but I have not played it. I've had it on there for months. I've got...
That's kind of my desktop, too. I have a shit ton downloaded, but not played.
I picked up Dragon Age Origins for the Xbox 360. Never played it.
It's like me picking up Sonic Colors and never taking it out of the wrapper.
Yeah. Can't remember if that one was good or not.
It was.
Based on consensus, I can't remember. But, Dragon Age Origins, it's the game you'll kind of enjoy it. I bought it, and I have it. We did it! And I never played it. So, okay. I wish there was a screen for this. Okay, yeah, you do get extra points for it. Wait, do you get points for in-cap party members, too? That does make sense.
And just think, that would have been 2,000 more.
Oh, God, we did it. I didn't get in-capped at the fucking end. Like I said, it was cheesy. It was just an easy ride the whole way that just hit a brick wall. You and me, it was a fight uphill the whole way that ended well.
Time taken forever.
Where is time taken? 276 hours in the game. How much time is that in real life? 276 hours. Let's do calculator. That's 11 and a half days. Not bad. We did it. We've unlocked 50 additional toons. What? Huh? Oh, that you can... Right. Oh, I forgot about this. You can,
Little mini game.
I forgot about this. This is cute. Let's let this roll through the credits, I guess. Just because these guys deserve it. Boot. Boot.
Boop.
Artists. Ben Marion. Tim McMahon. Are you related to Vince? So, Oregon Trail. Obvious a throwback to the original Ben Crossbones. This music is great. In fact, thanks, Ben.
And do a U-turn to hit him.
The game does it on its own, just like, fucking Ben. He's like, what?
A Kirkman.
Derp. So, it's an obvious throwback to the original, and I've heard of people... What? I feel bad about that, but I felt like it needed to be done.
I feel like that would destroy your car.
Holy crap. A lot of people worked on this. For a game that is, in essence, a throwback. But I've heard of a lot of people say, this is a game, people now, especially lately, this is becoming more and more prevalent, where people don't like the old school art style throwbacks. Like Shovel Knight.
That didn't do well?
No, they did well. It's like people don't like them. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
Me dear old mum. Well, no, it's not that they don't like the game. It's just like they don't like the art style because they feel like it's like cheaping out. But at the same time, in my opinion, it seems like something Reddit. It seems like John who? Because it seems like an easy way for people who don't have billions and billions of dollars and don't have 3D modeling skills to be able to easily get into game design and whatnot. Especially if their
I still think
gameplay is
sprites
fun.
are
Well,
fine.
sprites. I feel like sprites will always have a place. You know, it's not the looks. Like I said before, it's not about the graphics. It's never about the graphics. It's about the gameplay, and in some instances, it's about the story. Because like some games have minimalistic gameplay, like Presentable Liberty or something like that, where it's not so much about the gameplay. It's about an experience that's unique and interesting and whatnot. And this is a throwback to an old, good thing that a lot of us in America will probably remember. Like, apparently this isn't so well known outside the United States.
The Americas.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what I was saying with that, because I don't know that people...
I thought that guy's name is G.
Tenderloins. I'm gonna hit you, tenderloins, right there. I don't know, it's weird. Graphics aren't everything. I've said that once, I'll say it a million times.
I still think a few games are good with sprites. For instance, Fire Emblem. Love
Well,
sprites.
I don't know. I'd be interested in seeing a Final Fantasy VI remake in full 3D, but at the same time, I think it would lose a lot of its charm.
Work.
And I don't know that I'd want to see that to a certain degree. And there are certain older games like...
But you get to see Kefka.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I mean, the FMV was enough for me.
But the work.
But to me, that sounds like the elites from Halo.
I know.
Work.
But to me, all I hear is the...
Oh, you mean that laugh? Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that laugh. That I don't even know what you would call that sound. Game night reviews. Blip. FFD8, all kinds of stuff. So many Kickstarters. It didn't really take this much money to get this thing off the ground.
I don't think so. I think people just wanted it.
Yeah. I mean, we bought it, but I mean, buying it isn't the same as kickstarting it, I guess.
Nope.
I don't know. A lot we can say on Kickstarter, but I'm not sure we have the time to get it in there before this
Good
ends.
ghost button, John.
Could skip this, but I feel, why not? I'm just gonna put this on autopilot, straight down the main road.
Boop, 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 boop,
I
boop.
wish you could speed it up without skipping.
Yup. Like I never finish that thing because I just lose interest.
Yeah. Up to 206. Bradley Milton. What about Milton Bradley?
Oh no.
Oh my God. Gerald, Holly, Luke, and Mary Lesson. I just missed all of them. Ben, Kippy, Sebastian. Lord Alf. Jesus, R plus C. Or is that supposed to be RTC? I don't know. Motherfucking Brandon motherfucking Kirkman. We didn't run into my favorite little text box this time around.
Which was?
It's the one where it's like, somebody shoots you out your tire, dick. You replace it with something with one from supplies.
Well, I'm sure we'll get that next time.
Oh God, what do you mean next time? I don't know that
In my own playthroughs.
Oh. When you eat a child. Oh my God. How many people kickstarted this game?
A lot. That's why it never ends.
Jesus Christ.
Skip. Skip.
No. You can't make me.
But I'm signing off. Bye.
I have to check whether or not he really signed off. I can't tell. No, he's still there. You bastard. Oh, look, it ended. Ah!
Look at that.
I don't know if it just paused there when I clicked out of the window. The end!
Is here.
I want to hit it.
And then a swarm approaches you from behind and destroys
Oh,
the car.
God! And that was Oregon Trail.
Mini hats.
Ben Crossbones. Oregon Trail.
Bling. Bling.
And we'll never see this game again.
Bling.
Thanks for coming along, Azul. This was a hard ride. Sorry you died.
Yeah, it's me trying to grab you right there.
I deserve it.
Right for the dance.
I... Okay.